Have you ever seen the amount of children kidnapped each year? It's 203,000, and I was one of those children. I was around 12 at the time, and I was just coming back from school, carrying my backpack with a smile, knowing that it was just one more day until school was over for the summer. Though, unfortunately, that smile would soon fade. A little background: my walk to and from school is about 20 minutes, so my mother would wait for me by the front door at the end of each day. I was only 5 to 6 minutes away from my house when I saw a truck slowly drive by me. I naturally didn't really think anything of it, thinking maybe they were out of gas or something like that, until I realized that they were following me. I lived in a nice neighborhood at the time, but that didn't stop me from running like hell. The driver took notice of this and stopped the car. That's when I saw two men rise from the back of the truck, dressed in black clothing and masks coming charging at me. Have you ever wondered what chloroform smells like? I remembered that one man grabbed me and the other man whispering sorry while putting cloth to my face. I soon blacked out and they carried me to the truck. I woke up blindfolded. I tried to move my arms, but they were tied firmly behind me to the chair I was sitting on. I heard a door open and close, followed by footsteps walking toward me. I was too scared to make a sound, so I didn't say a word until the blindfold was lifted, and once my eyes adjusted to the light, I was greeted to the man that looked to be in his early 20s with a sad look on his face. Hey. I'm really sorry about all this. What? Where am I? I was shaking, hoping to God they wouldn't kill me. The man, he bit his lip. I can't say. Why am I here? Why are you doing this to me? Tears rolled down my face. He then proceeded to explain how they kidnapped me for ransom and kept apologizing, saying that he's sure that I'd be back home soon. Have you ever had a sense of false hope? The man who I trusted most, let's call him David, was guarding the door in front of me, trying to make conversation to keep me happy, while the other man, I think there was about 3 other guys, guarded the other side of the second door to the right. I remember him asking him every day about my parents and getting the same response. They said they're getting the money together. I'm sure you'll be out of here soon. It felt like weeks have passed since I got here. It was hard to sleep and I was tired from the lack of food and water. I remembered one night, I assumed there was no windows. I had woken up and saw David was missing. I began to hear a conversation coming from David and one of the men, let's call him Ash, from the door in front of me. They're taking too long. Give them time. We asked for a lot of money. I don't give a damn. It's been 3 months since then. Had I really been gone for that long? Well then, what are you gonna do about it? Kill her. I was scared at this point, hoping my parents would hurry with the money. What? Are you insane? She's just a kid. So, who cares? She means nothing to us. Please don't. Think about it. That would be a pain to clean up. I was calming down a little though still at the edge of my seat. I could tell he was trying to convince him not to. I'll poison her. Man, no, come on. Just give him 1 more month. Fine. I heard the sound of the door being unlocked and I quickly shut my eyes and pretended to be asleep. Fast forward a week or two and I was staring at the other door. Hey, where does that other door lead to? I don't know. I've never went in there. Oh, I said, completely silenced. Then, as if on cue, I heard a woman screaming on the other side of the door. David jumped and ran to open the door, but it was locked. What the hell's going on in there? Nothing, just relax, Alex said. He did so while biting his lip. I was scared and hoping that whoever was screaming was okay. The scream lasted for 2 hours, with David getting up every 5 minutes to ask what was going on, but never getting a response. I remember one day when David got up a bit nervous and untied me. I can't tell you how good that felt. My arms were so sore that there were marks where the tape had been. He opened the door to the left and told me to follow him and to be careful. Me. What's going on? He hesitated before speaking. David began speaking. It's been a month, and I don't know what they're going to do, but I'll try my best to protect you. We walked and we were greeted by the hall with another 2 doors. He proceeded to the door on the right and opened it. There were two men holding shotguns next to a table and a chair with nothing but a laptop, a plate of cooked meat, and a fork. "Hey," Ash said, "sit down." I knew he was talking to me, so I obeyed while the other man turned on the laptop and revealed a video. He said the first 5 words: "Eat, watch, and be still." I grabbed the fork. Have you ever had meat that didn't taste right? I stabbed the meat with a fork but stopped before putting it in my mouth. "I'll poison her." David must have known what I was thinking and ate a piece of the meat. "Don't worry, it's fine." I trusted him. Ash told him to guard the door and told the other to play the video as I ate. I watched a woman sitting on a bed give birth. The video was sped up and lasted 10 minutes. David had asked them what the hell they were doing, but they just pointed their guns at him and told him to sit down. I tried to look away, but the man would direct their guns at me and I had to face it. Although it was disgusting to watch, I smiled a little when I saw the other woman holding her child while panting. She looked happy. That was until Ash grabbed the child away and the other took the woman away. I was almost done eating. Although it wasn't appetizing, I still ate all of it. They had brought me another plate of meat and played another video. It was the 2 men, a stove, and a bucket filled with tiny chopped body parts. I was horrified as I watched them cook that poor child. As the most disturbing part is watching them put on a plate. I turned to David with a face full of sadness, fear, and betrayal, but when I saw his face, I knew he didn't have anything to do with it. He threw up and turned to the 2 men who now smirked plastered on their faces. "You're fucking sick. How could you do that? I'm calling the police. You'll burn in hell for this," David screamed. Have you ever seen a man get his face blown off with a shotgun? I screamed but stopped when I felt one of them hit me in the head with their gun. I woke up but kept my eyes closed, knowing I was still there. Though when I opened them, I heard a different voice. "Hey, it's gonna be okay, kiddo, I got you." I opened my eyes to see a police officer carrying me to what I could only assume to be an ambulance. Have you ever been so relieved in your whole life? It took a lot of years of therapy to get over it, and I'm still not because of what I saw. Before I was given to the paramedics, I saw 2 body bags, and only 1 man in handcuffs. The men in the body bags were David and the other guy who played the video. I have a kid and a loving husband now. Summer break is coming and I'm waiting for my child to come home from school. Have you ever seen a truck drive by your house a few minutes before your kid comes home from school? Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to stay safe, because these sorts of things really do happen, and the best way to prevent them is trying to stay safe. And, if you know anything, tell the police and get others involved. Alright everyone, stay savvy.